All right, welcome back, everyone, for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. Coming to you once again from Nashville, Tennessee for the third game of this preliminary round in a tournament here in the Volunteer State. The Little Caps will be taking on Great Lakes Hockey in this game, a team that comes together from Wisconsin. The Caps will be wearing red in this game, and starting off on your right, Great Lakes will be wearing white and starting off on your left. Caps likely need a win in this game to still be alive in the tournament. And they came off an exciting late tie yesterday against the Predators after dropping the opening game in the morning, and are ready now to start this third contest. Taking the opening face-off now, it's Kareem, Jace, and Harrison along with Liam and Ellis, Jackson, Ickes backstopping the Caps this morning in net, and off the draw it's one back to Ellis, who sends it around for Jace. Jace up the wall, but it gets sent back in. Now Liam back to Jace, and now it comes to Harrison. Harrison pushes it forward and into the zone where Kareem will chase it down below the goal line, but it gets across first, and we have an icing call, so puck will come all the way down to the defensive end here. So Kareem will take this draw again. It's tied up there in the dot and pushed forward, and now in the slot it comes to Liam, who maneuvers it forward and gets it to Jace. Jace now carries over the line. Jace has Liam with him, and it comes back for Ellis now. Ellis carries it into the slot, leaves for Kareem now in the dot, and Kareem sends a shot towards the net. It goes over the crossbar. Behind the net now, they battle for it. It's Grayson who's come in there, and now the puck is sent across the ice, where Liam keeps it in play, and now it's sent forward by Walker. And Walker continues to battle there on the boards. Now it is Great Lakes who send the puck in from distance and over the net and into the corner. Walker fighting for it there on the wall along with Declan. They try to get this puck out. And now it comes below the goal line in the corner and out to the high slot, where a shot is sent in towards Jackson, who makes the first save of the game there. Now off the face-off, it is pushed forward here by Jax, who's going to chase this puck, but it's turned back by Great Lakes. They bring it in over the blue line again, and now charging forward with it is Xander. He gets the puck over the blue line and carries it into the zone. Still on Xander's stick now in the corner. He looks to get it to the front, and back on Xander's stick. Turnaround try there is blocked in the slot, and now it comes back to Theo. Theo sends it across for Liam. Liam sends it up through the middle there. And now it's Jax who will carry it in and send it in deep. Resetting there is Wisconsin. And now it's the Caps who take over. And Kareem will pick it up at center ice. They'll reset here and send to Liam. Liam back to Kareem, who sends it up the wall here for Jace. Jace looks to get it into the zone, but it's dumped back in on Jackson. We'll cover it there, and we'll have a face-off. Kareem now takes this draw along with Jace and Harrison. It's picked up now by Jace. So Jace has Kareem with him. Now Harrison comes in. The puck finally gets over the line there. It was broken up. Now sent in deep. And chasing it there is Harrison behind the net. But Great Lakes gets it up to the wall. Ellis pinches in and keeps it in the zone. Now trying to exit on the other side is Great Lakes. And they do. And they have numbers coming here. Nice work there by Ellis, who breaks that play up. Now behind the net, it's Ellis who looks to get there. And Kareem swoops in now to pick it up. He gets it to Harrison. Harrison now chips the puck forward, sends it in deep, and the Caps will make a change. Deep in the zone now. Pressing there is Grayson. And it's turned over to Kaylee here, who sends it up the wall for Grayson. And now it's on Walker's stick. He gets it back to Kai. And it comes over the line. Kept in for the moment, but then sent out. And Kaylee will chase it here. Dangerously in the slot there. It's steered to the corner. And Kai will pick it up now and send it up for Grayson. Grayson comes forward with it and sends it in. On the wall now, Kai presses there. It's sent to the opposite corner and to the blue line where Declan keeps it in again. Now it comes out and Walker sends over for Kaylee. Kaylee finds Jax, who chips it forward for Xander, and Xander gets it in deep. Chasing it there is Xander now in the corner. He's going to look to get it to the front, but Great Lakes got back in numbers. Now Liam comes in, and that one goes straight out of play. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here as the puck came out of play. Nope, it's going in to the zone as that puck came out inside the Great Lakes end. Comes back here for Theo. Theo looks to make a move, but it comes back the other way now. And Great Lakes now looks to send the shot on. It's broken up. And now Theo picks it up here and sends it forward for Xander. Xander gets it up to Peter. Peter looks to get it forward, but it's broken up there. Good stand there on defense by Great Lakes. And now it's sent in deep where Theo will pick it up and send it around for Liam. Liam gets it up, but it's broken up on the exit pass. And now it's sent out for Peter, who chips it up the wall for Jax, who's chasing this into the zone. Jax, 1-on-4 there, continues to battle for the puck. And now it's sent in out of play. So face-off will come to center ice. 8:14 to go in the first of this scoreless game. Kareem will take this along with Jace and Harrison. Duran and Declan on D. One back there. And Declan will pick it up now. He sends it for Duran, and it's in the corner where Jace battles for it. And now from distance, it's sent wide of the net. Harrison will pick this up and send back for Declan. Declan now sends it across for Duran, who gets it up to Jace. Jace chips it forward, and it's now pushed over the blue line by Kareem. They continue to battle for it here. Kareem resets for Duran. He sends it over to Declan. Declan now looks to get Jace across the line, and he does. And Jace looking to make a move there. Gets it into the zone, but it's broken up. Pinching in is Duran here, who keeps it in, at least for the moment. Now it comes out of the zone, and Declan will chase this one. Resetting now are the Caps. Declan gives to Kareem, and Kareem sends it for Jace. Jace now works his way deep into the zone and leaves for Harrison. And keeping it in there for the moment is Liam, but now partial break here, and a shot on Jackson is gloved down confidently. Good save there from Jackson with 7 minutes to go here in the first. Play is still alive, and it comes all the way down the ice. And now it's loose, and Kai has it. Oh! Just wide there as the puck squirted in front of the net for Kai. Now comes back the other way, and from distance, a shot goes wide of net. And a break up there from Kai. Now it's sent forward for Grayson, who gets it to center ice. And coming in here is Walker. Kai along with him battles for it, and it's sent in deep now, where Theo will pick it up and send it around the wall. Grayson playing it there. Now it's taken over by Great Lakes. Good poke there from Walker. And now the puck comes over the line. It's sent in deep here and in on Jackson, who makes the stop, and will be picked up by Liam here, who gets it up to Walker. Walker gets it up to Kai, but it comes back into the zone now, and a dangerous chance here, and it bounces in the net for Great Lakes, who get on the board first with 5:46 to go in the first period, as a broken play and turnover by the blue line sent two Great Lakes players in on a 2-on-1. Jackson made the initial save, but the rebound rolls into the net. So Caps down here in the first period by a goal. Now it's Xander on the draw along with Jax and Peter. Now Ellis plays it over to Duran, who gets it to Jax, who gets it over to Xander. Xander gets it in over the line. And now it's Peter who puts a shot on. And it's stopped there by the Wisconsin goaltender. Xander now wins it back to Jax, who gets it to Ellis. Ellis chips it in on the backhand, and it comes to the corner. Chasing it now behind the net is Jax, who looks to create the turnover, and it's Ellis who pinches in to keep the play alive. Once again on the wall, it's Ellis who holds it there. Coming to help out now is Jax and Peter, as that puck is stuck on the wall. But now it's on Peter's stick, and kept in there by Duran. Now Xander carries it in over the line. Xander on the wall. Brings it down low, where Peter comes in to help out. Great Lakes now gets it out and sends it across the ice, where Ellis will pick it up. Ellis sends it across for Duran, who sends it forward for Xander. Xander sends it up for Peter. Peter works it into the zone and at the wall, where he continues to fight. But the Caps make a change here. Bailey now has the puck, and she sends it across ice for Harrison. Harrison pushes that puck forward over the line, but it's Great Lakes. And has it now, and they send it in deep. Declan retreats for this puck, and it's behind the net now, where Kaylee fishes it out and gets it over to Harrison. Harrison sends it forward for Jace, but it's chipped back in by Great Lakes. And now it's picked up by Kareem. And Kareem sends it forward for Jace. 2-on-1 developing here with Kareem and Jace. And there is a goal as Kareem and Jace combine to tie this game up. Nice play there. Good dish on the backhand from Jace. And Kareem jams it in on the back post. So the Caps find a tying goal there with 3:47 to go in the first period. All right, Kareem wins it back there to Declan, who gets it over to Kaylee. And now it's in the neutral zone where Great Lakes resets. Comes off of Harrison skates here. Now it comes over the line. Broken up there by Kaylee, but Great Lakes still with possession in the zone. They send it towards the net, and a stop there from Jackson. Defensive play there to shut the wraparound down. And now it is Declan who looks to get it out of the zone, but it is sent back in deep. Caps have to watch the front of their net here. And it bounces into the high slot. Now it's Kareem who carries this forward. Puck rolling a bit, but now he carries it in. And he gets it to the corner. Now behind the net, continuing to kick that puck forward is Kareem, still rolling on him there. And now it's picked up by Grayson. And now Kareem looks to keep it in.
Come on, defense. Get it, Jack.
Theo now sends it around for Grayson. And Grayson gets it forward over the blue line. Now it's Jax. 3-on-2 developing here for the Caps. Oh, and Jax looks to find. Now it's Liam in the high slot. And Liam puts a shot towards net. Rebound try for Grayson is deflected out of play. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone here. It is Kai, Jax, and Grayson, Ellis, and Duran. Ellis now with the puck off that face-off. And it comes back now the other way. And Duran is going to deal with a 2-on-1 here. Plays it well. And it's still in the zone. Good recovery there from Duran again. And now it's sent into the slot where Ellis intercepts it and sends it forward for Jax. On the wall now, it's sent out just over the line, and we'll have an offside whistle. 1:52 to go here in the first period, knotted up at 1, and we have a neutral zone draw here. Jace will take this along with Walker and Xander, Duran, and Ellis. Ellis gets it out of the zone, but it's quickly sent back in. And she will chase it there and send behind the net for Duran. And now it comes to Walker, who leaves it for Duran. But it's controlled for the moment. And now it's carried over by Walker, who gets it up to Xander. Xander racing in here. It's taken off of him, and now it comes back the other way. Kaylee and Declan dealing with the attacker here. Declan steers the man to the side, and now from the slot, a dangerous chance there is stopped by Jackson. And from distance now, it's picked up by Jace and sent forward for Walker, who's got Xander with him, and he looks to find him, and now again, but it doesn't go, and now it's in the corner. Under a minute to go here, and now behind the net, it's Xander who fishes it out, looks to get it to the front, and it comes to Walker, who'll send it back for Declan. Declan will wind up and send this towards the front. And it goes just wide. Now Xander gets it back to Kaylee, who sends it towards the front. Deflect chance, rebound on the backhand. And where is it? It's behind the net. They continue to fight for it there. And Xander looks to get it to the front. And Walker now turns it in on net on the backhand, but it goes wide. And now it's Declan who sends it in deep. Chasing it here behind the net is Kareem. And he continues to fight for it there. And he gets it towards the front where Harrison had a chance there in the slot. Now it's back on Kareem's stick behind the net. They need to get it to the front. And that's how the period will end. Good pressure for the Caps there at the end. So after one, the score is 1 apiece. And we go into the second period all tied up. All right, so we're back for the start of the second period now. Teams will switch sides here. Caps on the left in red, Great Lakes on the right in white. All tied up one apiece here as Great Lakes scored first in the first period, and then the Caps tied it up. Kai comes out for this face-off along with Grayson and Jace, and they win it back to Ellis, who's joined on D by Liam, and now it comes behind the net where Liam will pick it up and send it up the wall. It's pinned up there. And now it's carried out by Kai, who sends it forward for Grayson. Grayson sends it across for Jace, and broken up there, and then it's kept in by Liam. Now Grayson whacks it into the corner where Jace sends it to Kai. Kai holding it there, looks to get it to the slot, and Ellis pinches in and holds this puck in the zone, sending it into the corner where Jace sends it behind the net. Now it's picked up by Kai and sent to Ellis, who sends across for Liam, but it'll be taken away there by Great Lakes as Liam tried to get that puck in deep. And now a shot from distance screams over the crossbar. And behind the net now, the Caps will work to get it out. Liam chips it up for Grayson, who sends it over the blue line. And Caps will make a change here. This is the period of the long change. Teams will have to be careful. And now it comes back to Liam, who does well to break that up. Now it's Grayson who sends it in deep. Playing on the far wall there. Grayson got stuck for a little bit during the change, but he does well to get that puck in deep and complete the change now for the Caps. So it is Jax, Walker, and Xander. Now it comes back to Declan at the point, and he looks to keep it in, but it's taken away there by Great Lakes. Nicely played by Kaylee there, and it's behind the net now where Kaylee sends it off the wall. And it comes to the corner where Great Lakes will pick it up. Declan looking to play it there on the wall. Good physical play from Declan there. Now on a Great Lakes stick, they try to get it across the front, but it comes all the way across the wall. And now it is picked up and pushed forward into center ice. Now from distance, it's sent towards the front of the net, but Caps get it out, and it's Walker who carries it through the neutral zone and sends it forward for Xander, but that play is offside. These refs are not calling anything. Goes back here off the draw. All the way back to the high slot where a shot comes in on Jackson, but it's blocked in the slot, and now Theo chips it forward, and from distance it comes in on Jackson again where he makes the save. And now Liam gets it up the wall to Jace, who sends it forward for Harrison. Harrison moves that puck into the zone. He's got Kareem with him, and now it's taken away down low and on the wall, and it's sent back out to Theo. Theo looks to get it out here, and it's Liam now who gets it up to Jace. Jace finds Harrison. It's carried in now by Jace, sent to the wall, and now it's sent in deep by Theo. Caps will try to make a quick change here, and they are able to keep the puck in the zone, at least for the moment. Now it's chipped in deep by Great Lakes. They'll work to make a change. Ellis will pick this puck up and send it around for Grayson on the wall. He makes a quick move here and sends it up for Jax. Jax gets it forward for Kai, but it's turned back, and it comes back to Ellis now. And Great Lakes carries it in from distance. The shot there is sent high and wide. On the wall now, it comes across the line. And it's Kai who picks it up. And they carry it in. Looked like Jax got back on, but the ref blows the whistle. All right, so now Kai takes this neutral zone drop along with Grayson and Jax. Comes back to Ellis here, and she sends it up for Jax. Jax looks to find Grayson, and Grayson sends it in deep behind the net in the corner now. Jax will chase it. He keeps it there low. Kai comes in to help out. Now it's behind the net and sent back that way by Great Lakes, and they carry it over the line now. Great Lakes working their way in. They're poked aside by Duran, but they get the puck into the corner. From there, Duran picks it up and sends it up the wall. And now it'll be carried out by Kai, who navigates it across the blue line. And now Grayson has it, and he from distance sends it towards the net, and it's gloved down there and kept in play by Great Lakes. And now Walker comes back for it. He gets it back over the line, but it's taken back by Great Lakes here to send it in deep. Collecting it here is Kaylee. And Kaylee carries it forward now and finds Xander. It comes off of his stick and is sent back the other way now as Declan recovers and sends it to Walker across the ice. Walker in the corner there has the puck and looks to get it forward for Xander. Comes across the line. Xander checking hard here. Forces a turnover. It's sent all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing call here. So an offensive zone face-off for the Caps with 7:46 to go in the second period, all tied at 1. So Kareem, Jax, and Harrison now with Liam and Ellis. One back by Kareem to Ellis. Ellis sends it in for Jax in the corner. Jax looks to get it to the front, and the jam attempt there. Rebound try from Kareem. Stopped by the goaltender, so good opportunity there for the Caps. Now coming in down low, it's Harrison, and Harrison has it below the goal line and looks to find a place to put it. He finds Ellis up high, and Ellis looks to chip it in. But now the race is on, going back the other way as Great Lakes sends it off the crossbar and out of play. So the Caps get away with one there. After creating some good opportunities down low, and I'll have a defensive zone face-off now. All right, so Kareem takes this face-off now and wins it over to Theo, who gets it to Liam. Liam stops and turns and sends it forward for Jax, but it's broken up there. And now it's sent in. Deflect try there dangerously. Goes wide and sent forward here by Kareem and Jax together. And Jax gets it to Kareem, who's going to try to cut in here. And, the rebound try is broken up as well. Now it comes to Liam at the point, and Liam looks to find Harrison. Harrison tries to get it to the front there, and it's broken up. Good opportunities by this line here for the Caps. Now they keep battling for the puck, and they keep it in. And chasing it now behind the net is Jax. Jax sends it around for Liam. Liam sends it back in towards the front, and Harrison is on top of it there, but it's broken up, and Great Lakes just wants to get this puck down the ice. And now it comes back for Liam, who finds Harrison, and it'll be picked up now by Theo, who sends it forward for Grayson, and Grayson sends a shot on net, and it's gloved down there by the goaltender. So Some good pressure from the Caps here on successive shifts. Just under 6 minutes to go in the second period.
Let's go, Caps!
Kai comes out for this face-off along with Grayson and Peter, Ellis, and Duran. Below the goal line now, they battle for it. Duran pinches in to keep it there, and he pinches further. Now it comes out of the zone and all the way down. Icing will be the call here. And we will have another offensive zone face-off. Kai now on this face-off. Wins it to Peter, who gets it back to Kai. Kai back to Duran. Duran back to Kai. Back to Duran. Duran for Peter. Peter, good patience there. Finds Duran, who sends it towards the front. Now it's Kai who has it in front. Oh, backhand try there from Kai goes wide. And now down the ice it comes, but it's kept in, at least for the moment, by Duran. Now it comes out. And good poke there from Grayson. Now it's sent back for Ellis. We'll reset here. She finds Kai, who sends it up for Grayson. And now it's sent back out. Chasing it here. And a nice play there by Duran to break up that try. Now it comes to the front, and there it's broken up by the Caps, and Grayson carries it out over the line. Peter hacks it forward here. And Great Lakes recovers. They carry through the neutral zone and send it in deep, where Ellis will chase it into the corner and send it around for Grayson. Grayson has it there, and he sends it across ice for Peter, who carries it forward. It just gets a little bit past him. No icing there as Peter gets it towards the front. And now it is sent to the blue line where Declan keeps it in, at least for the moment. And working to keep it in there is Harrison and Xander. Oh, and a good chance there for the Caps, broken up. And now it comes back the other way, and Xander racing back here and does well on the back check to break up that chance. Now pass from Walker to Harrison, and Harrison works his way into the zone. Staying on that puck is Harrison, but now in the corner, it's sent to the wall where Walker picks it up and he gives it to Kaylee. Kaylee sends over for Harrison, back to Walker now, and Walker back to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it towards the net, and it's gloved down there by the goaltender. So offensive zone face-off coming up with 3:24 to go in the second period, all tied up at 1. Jax, Jace, and Kareem now, along with Theo and Liam. The face-off, it's controlled by the Caps. Jace to Liam. Now Liam back down low, gets it to Kareem behind the net. Kareem behind the net, it's pinned up there. Now it's Jax who has it in the corner. He tries to get it to the front. Oh, and it's almost jammed in there. Kareem gets tied up at the last minute. And now it's Great Lakes coming back the other way. Good work there from Liam. Now it'll be picked up by Kareem, who sends it around for Jax. Jax now sends it up the wall. And Great Lakes looks to get it back in deep. From the point now, they look to walk in. They break that up. But from the blue line now, it's sent to the top of the circle. And from there, it's sent across the ice where Jax looks to get it out. They get it forward now. And resetting is Great Lakes. Comes back now for Kareem, who sends it across for Jax. Jax looks to find Jace, but it goes off a skate. It comes deep into the zone. Now behind the net, it's Jax who has it. Jax gets it up to Liam, who sends a shot towards the net, and it goes wide. In the corner there. Comes up the wall where Theo sends it back in. And now Great Lakes looks to send it out, but it only gets as far as Liam. But now it's broken up and sent back the other way where Theo grabs it and sends it forward for Kai. But it's sent in offside. No whistle there. Well, now it comes, as it took a second for the refs to blow that one down. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off here with 1:44 to go in the second period. Kai will take this drop along with Peter and Grayson, Duran, and Ellis. Off the face-off. It's tied up at the dot and picked up now by Grayson, who wins it back to Ellis. Ellis sends to Duran, who gets to Peter. Peter sends it in, and it's sent right back out to Duran, who gets it to Kai. Kai works it in over the line, and now Peter backhands it in deep, but it goes out of play over the glass. So we will have a face-off in the offensive zone. .124 to go here in the second, all knotted up at 1. And now it comes back to Peter. And in front here for Grayson, but it's Great Lakes who break it up. And now it comes down the ice where Duran will steer his man to the side. And now it's Ellis who does battle down low. It's pinned up there on the backboards. Looking to come in here is Great Lakes, but it's now carried out, and Grayson gets it over the line, and he looks to get it in deep. Now Peter chases it in the corner, continuing to battle for it there is Peter and Grayson. Grayson now has it, and we have a penalty coming up here on Great Lakes as the Caps will go to the power play with a little over 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Great Lakes sent to the box for roughing, and now the Caps have the first power play opportunity of the game late in the second period as we are all tied at 1. Karim takes this face-off here and looks to win it back. And it comes as far as the blue line, and Caps will have to reset here. Comes back to Karim now, who gets it up to Grayson. Grayson now comes back for Liam. Liam sends it off the wall, and the Caps will have to get possession of this puck. Just a few seconds left here in the period. And Jay sends it forward for Peter, and that's how the period will end. So nothing doing on the abbreviated power play try, but the Caps will carry some power play time into the start of the third period. 54 seconds remain on the man advantage, and that's how the Caps will go into the third frame, all tied up at 1. All right, so back for the start of the third period now. All tied at 1. Teams change sides. Caps in red on your right. Great Lakes on the left in white. Caps will have 54 seconds of man advantage time here. Try to break this tie, and it's won back by Kareem to Liam, who gets it to Peter. Peter chips it forward for Kareem, who brings it into the zone. And now it's Kareem who stops and tries to get it up, but it's broken up there. And now it's carried forward. Coming back here is Peter on the back check. And now Peter carries it forward and into the zone. And the Caps will try to set this up again. And Peter tries to get to the front. And there it is! It's put in front! As Kareem jams it in to find the go-ahead goal. At 13:30 to go. Great play there by Peter, who hustled all the way down the ice to back check and break up that shorthanded attempt by Great Lakes, and then drove it all the way down into the corner and threw it in front where it was jammed in, and the Caps take a 2-1 lead on a power play goal with 13:30 to go here in the second period. Kai now on the ensuing faceoff along with Harrison and Jax, Kaylee and Declan on the back end. Now it's picked up by Kai, who sends it forward for Jax. It's broken up there, and it's Declan who chases it, gets it back to Kaylee, and now Kaylee sends it up for Kai. Kai will look to get it over the line. He does, and Kai carries it in here, tangled up with a bunch of defensive sticks there, and it comes to the wall where Kaylee picks it up at the point and sends it towards the net. It's stopped there by the Great Lakes goaltender, so we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Kai now, along with Jax, Harrison, Duran, and Ellis. And it comes to Harrison on the wall, and then Duran. Now it's Kai who picks it back up. But it's broken up now, and it comes forward where Duran intercepts it and sends it back up for Jax. Jax chips it in to the corner and chases it there. And now it's sent behind the net to Kai. Kai continues to possess it down low, and he gets it to Harrison. Harrison back to Jax. Jax sends it up the wall to Duran. And now we will have a penalty call here. And let's see what it is. It looks like we have 2 players being sent to the box, 1 for each team. So those matching minors come at 12:17 to go in the third. So we'll have some 4-on-4, no 5-on-5 hockey now for until those penalties expire. Players will have to wait for a whistle. Now Katie wins it back to Theo. Theo sends a shot towards the net. Good save there from the goaltender, and he works it to the wall. Now it comes out, and facing it here is Liam along with Theo. Good tie up there by Liam, and now the puck comes to the front, and the shot sent in, blocker to side by Jackson, and it comes to Xander now, and Xander sends it forward for Jace, and Jace is to get it up, but it's kept in the zone. Now it comes to Theo, who sends it over to Liam. Liam looks to send it up the wall, and now it is Great Lakes who will send it back in the other way. Picking it up here is Kareem, who sends it across for Jace. Now over the line it comes, and Great Lakes will pick it up and look to send it back out. Now at center ice, it's Great Lakes who plays it in offside, so we'll have a whistle and a neutral zone face-off here. Jax now takes this draw along with Grayson and Walker. Kaylee rushes this puck up the ice and through center ice now. Kaylee comes and she dangles through. Oh, and she almost tucks it in. But now it comes up to the blue line where it's sent in deep by Declan. On the wall now, it's Grayson. Tries to pin it up, but it's shaken loose now by Great Lakes, who get it back to the point. And from there, Declan sends one in towards the net. It's sticked aside by the goaltender. And now back up the wall. It comes up the ice now. And now rushing back is Jax. And Jax does well to slow up the advance there. And now it comes to the wall. From there, it is hammered towards the net, but it's picked up by Kaylee, who looks to find Grayson. Grayson now carries the puck forward, and he carries it into the zone. Grayson now sending it towards the net on the backhand. It's stopped there by the goaltender. And now almost turned over in front there as Jax continues to work for the puck here. And it's sent in by Great Lakes, and it'll be Ellis who takes over from there. She leaves for Declan, who sends the puck up, but it is turned over at the blue line. And now from distance, a big stop from Jackson. And behind the net now, Ellis will pick it up, and we have a penalty now. And it's the Caps who will go to the box as Declan is sent there for roughing. Caps shorthanded now for the first time in this game. Penalties that were matching earlier have expired, and it is now Peter, Harrison, Duran, and Ellis. And Peter breaks that play up and sends it down the ice. Smart play there from Peter to get it down without the icing. Now it comes back to Peter here, and once again, the soft chip gets it in deep, and the Caps would love to keep doing that on the penalty kill here. Now it comes forward for Great Lakes, and they walk in here on net, and it's stopped there by Jackson. And now it's carried forward by Duran. Duran's going to take this puck into the zone. The shot there from Duran goes across the face of goal and into the corner where Harrison sends it back in deep. Now, halfway through the penalty, it comes back to Ellis, who sends it forward for Harrison, who once again sends it in down low. Caps get a change in the D pair here as Harrison presses hard on the forecheck. Coming back now is Great Lakes. Theo on D here. And the shot goes wide. Now from the slot, a shot on Jackson. He makes a big save there as Theo bats the puck to the wall. So now some zone time here on the power play. Walking in from the slot and sending it hard over the net there is Great Lakes. And now batting it to the corner is Peter. And it comes to the point now. And from there, it's sent in towards the wall. Carrying it into the slot now. A high shot that goes above the crossbar. Good chances here for Great Lakes. And now Theo gets this puck up the wall to the blue line, but it's sent right back. And walking in now to the slot is Great Lakes. And Jackson looking to cover this puck. Where is it? It's up by the dot, and it's Liam who muscles it out. And now it's Xander who charges in as well. We're back to even strength, and now Kareem comes in off the bench, and he picks it up and looks to dangle his way in, but he's broken up there. And now it comes back, and it's Kaylee now on D. She sends her man to the wall, and it's broken up now in center, and Declan will pick it up on the wall and stop and turn here and get this puck up for Jace. Jace now gets it over the line. And they battle for it now in the corner. Kareem comes back for it. He gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it towards the net, and the bouncer there, and rebound try. Oh, for Jace. How did that not go? Now in front it comes, and it go back the other way now. Caps get back in numbers. And from distance, it's sent in on net, and Jackson flashes out the glove. So, good save there by Jackson. 6:39 to go in the third period. The Caps hanging on right now to a 2-1 lead in what's been a tightly contested game. Now, it is Kai on the faceoff along with Grayson and Walker. Behind the net now it comes to Duran. Duran sends it back for Ellis. Ellis sends it up for Kai. Kai sends it forward for Walker. Walker now makes a move and brings it in over the line, but it's broken up there, and it's sent back to Duran, who gets it across to Ellis, who sends the puck in deep. Now, below the goal line, it's Grayson who battles for it, and he looks to get it back to Duran. It comes out, and Duran resets here. And Walker now gets it back to Duran. Now it's turned over, and it's sent off the outside of the net. Duran now gets it up to Walker, who sends it forward for Grayson, but it goes all the way across the ice, and Great Lakes will pick it up here. Coming through the neutral zone now. Good breakup by Duran, who forces the offside here. 5:40 to go. Now it is Xander, Harrison, and Peter, along with Theo and Liam, off the faceoff. It comes back to Theo. It comes across the line now. The Great Lakes carries it in, and they try to work their way in, and Jackson makes a big save there. 5:25 to go in the third. Xander now on the face-off along with Harrison and Peter. It comes across the slot here where Peter will pick it up. And on the wall now, it's Liam who fights for it. Dangerously in the slot there. Good tie-up from Liam. And now they jam at it. And they find a goal in front. So the game now tied up with 5:10 to go in the third. Strong pressure from Great Lakes there. They continue to jam at the puck in front. So, all tied up now here late in the third period. Kareem, Jax, and Jace along with Liam and Theo. Off the face-off, it comes back to Theo. Working their way in here. And now it's picked off by Jace. Jace now works his way over the line and chips it in deep. He chases it into the corner. It's stopped there by Kareem. And now Jace continues to battle for it. Behind the net, it's Great Lakes who picks it up. And it's picked off there by Kareem. And now it's Jace who takes over. He leaves for Kareem, at least for the moment. But it's taken away. And now racing back for it is Liam. Somehow it ends up in the net with 4:22 to go in the third. The Caps find themselves down a goal. So the Caps will have to work hard to tie up a game that they were leading just a couple minutes ago. Kai now along with Peter and Grayson. Now it's over to Peter, who on the backhand tries to send it in. comes down the ice, and it's Kaylee who picks it up here. Comes forward. Caps need to win this game to stay alive in this tournament. So with under 4 minutes to go, we'll see when they pull the goalie out. Kai, Peter, Grayson, Ellis, Duran. Center ice face-off here after that puck came out of play. Comes to Ellis now. She sends it across for Duran. Duran up to Peter. Now it's Kai who has it. And he sends it in deep. Off the wall, it takes a weird bounce there. That was a funny one. And now Ellis has it at the blue line. She chips it forward. And it comes back to Ellis. Ellis now sends it across for Duran. Duran sends it up for Peter. Peter now gets to Kai. Kai looks to get it to the front. And now the puck comes all the way down the ice. Icing will be the call here. 3 minutes to go.
Let's go!
Now Now it's Kareem, Jace, Jax, Liam, and Declan. And it comes back to Declan off the face-off. But it's loose here, and now a 2-on-1 going back the other way. Great Lakes finds a fourth goal as they finish off that 2-on-1. With just under 3 minutes to go, the Caps are down 2 goals. Now, Xander, Walker, Harrison, Theo, and Leo. Xander picks the puck up here and carries it over the line. Continuing to fight for that puck is Xander. And now it's Great Lakes. They bring it into the zone here. From distance, the shot there stopped by Jackson. Now it comes to Harrison. Harrison working this puck up. Gets it over the line. Makes a move there. Still on the puck is Harrison. 2 minutes to go here. Caps trail by 2. Behind the net. Comes to the wall where Kai gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it in for Walker. Walker now sends it back for Kaylee, who sends it back in for Walker. Walker now brings it across the high slot, and he gets it to Kai. Behind the net now, they chase it. And it's Harrison that has it, gets it to Kai in front. He's tied up. 1:23 to go here. And it comes back to Declan. And now it's Declan who picks it up. He chips it forward for Grayson. And comes back to Declan now. Looks like the Caps are not pulling the goalie here. And now it's Ellis who swoops in. Break that up. In the corner now, under 45 seconds to go here. The Caps need a couple miracles. Now it comes across the line. 30 seconds left here. up by Karim. And he'll try to bring this puck forward, but now it's sent in for Jax. But just a few seconds to go here. This one is just about wrapped up. So a tough loss here for the Caps, who were up in this game 2-1, then gave up a few late goals. So teams will shake hands, and we will be back later this afternoon for the fourth game of this